Hello, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Random Thoughts from me, Ted Bear. There's a lot of things I talk about, and this is probably, without a doubt, is the toughest thing I've got, planned to talk about for quite a while. It starts off with this simple statement. I'm a disabled veteran. I've got a few physical problems centered around injuries that never got to heal correctly, and never got back to 100% before I had to go and give it my all. This means that, to get around, I use a walking stick, sometimes medications, and from time to time, I just need to sit down. Now, it's taken quite some time to come with terms with what is in and outside of my wheelhouse. It's a combination of humbling, crushing. Sometimes it's a victory, but it's all mixed up there, and it's very emotional. And as much trouble as I've had coming to terms with that, I've had a tougher time dealing with the mental health side of what's wrong with me. And all the extra that comes with it. And yes, I'm talking about the stigma of mental health. Now, for all the things I will talk without even the slightest hint of political correct censor, this is one of the few things I feel the need to sugarcoat or to talk around. Because I have felt the isolating effects of the public stigma around mental health. Going to therapy. When people pull away from you, it hurts. When you feel that isolation, no amount of they're not worth your time, they just don't understand, can change that, can pull away that hurt. And no matter what your military duties are, when they pull away, they see you. Actually, they don't see you. They see Private Pyle from the film Full Metal Jacket in the toilet with his gun. Now, for anyone watching this video who's gone through this, and I'm not talking just military, I'm talking about civilian, from those who just need to talk it out to people who've needed medications or had to be committed. There's nothing wrong with that. I was a voluntary committal. That's another story. I don't say this to say mine's worse than yours. I just say this to let you know that I understand. And in this feelings and in this conflict, you are not alone. Now, for those who pull away, you may have guessed that I have a big. I need to know why. I need to understand. And I think I have. And if you let me, I would like to try to put your mind at ease when it comes to dealing with a person like me. Well, first off, I'm a big teddy bear, and there's, need to fear me. But speaking of fear, people fear what they don't understand, and it's easy to generalize, to lump anybody who's ever, gone to see a therapist, had an issue, it's easy to lump all of them into one bag, mark it crazy, and just run like hell. But it's not all the same. It's not how it works. Now let me see if I can explain it. Now, on the back of the dollar bill, you will see the Great Seal. The pyramid with the unfinished pyramid with the all-seeing eye up here at the top. Now, at the base here, you have people who need to talk it out. See a priest, see a school counselor, people who have an issue and who have realized that they can't solve it themselves, which is the biggest, scariest step. And yes, I speak from experience. The biggest, scariest step. And it is a victory just in itself. Those people, they seek guidance from a therapist. And sometimes that's enough. And sometimes it's not. So more is needed. The next level adds, maybe an AA meeting, or a form of group therapy, or another level or more intense guidance. And it goes up and up, but you're getting help. You're getting help, and they're trying to help you, guide you out of this, or teach you how to deal with something that has shaken the foundation of who you are, or what you thought who you are, or who you thought you are, or how to deal with a career that was your entire life. Again, personal experience. Now, at the top of this pyramid, you have the all-seeing eye. Now, this is where everybody's focused. This is where this is where you get the headlines. Man creates bomb scare to get out of finals at Harvard. This is where you get the headline, nut job shoots up school. This is where you get the headline, mother drives her and her children into the ocean. Yes, this is the part of mental health that we all fear. But here's the irony of those headlines. And the fact, here is the irony. Those people you fear because of mental illness, these people aren't in therapy. They're not getting help. The people you want to deal with are the people who've gone to therapy. Now, the best way to close this pyramid and to get people to help is to open up about the issues people need help with. Dealing with a bad breakup, loss of identity, letting those who need help but haven't taken the biggest and scariest step, let them know that in this blackness there are people and you are not alone. Okay? And for those of you who haven't dealt with this, instead of pulling away, just remember that these are human beings. These aren't statistics or headlines. These are human beings. Finally, if you or somebody you know needs help, get it. Get the help, and don't be a headline. Somebody helps out. Somebody with their picture has just shot up a schoolyard. Which headline would you prefer to be? Don't be that headline. This has been Random Thoughts from me, Ted Bear. I hope I've made some sense, and I just hope I helped.